to the radio show. We're here with the Cosmonaut writer-director Nicolas Alcala, all the way from Madrid, Spain. And he's here for AFM, and we're actually here at AFI, talking in the private press room. So I'm curious, Nicolas, tell us what inspired the Cosmonaut.
Well, it's funny. There was a Spanish photographer, like that 10 years ago he made a project. He worked with a lot of legends about lost cosmonauts during the Soviet era. There are a lot of legends that, about cosmonauts going to space and never coming back or dying in space. And he made a project about this, and he made a lot of fake pictures about himself as a cosmonaut that was erased from pictures and things like that. And that was the main inspiration for the project. I mean, this idea of a cosmonaut getting lost in space and his spaceship coming back empty.
Okay.
With no one inside and people finding the spaceship empty. And this was the main inspiration for the movie.
Okay. So now I understand you have not actually shot the movie yet. You'll shoot it in the spring of next year. Is
Exactly.
that right? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. And now you're using crowdfunding, and I think you've already raised some funds, and you're going to use more crowdfunding through maybe Kickstarter or some other channels.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
We've been with the crowdfunding campaign for almost a year, and we built a community of 2,300 producers that bought something in our online store. We've done it through an online store, and that's the way they help us with the movie. And now we're gonna make another campaigns at Kickstarter or something like that. And well, we are also looking for money from other sources, equity money and sponsors and private investors and things like that. That's the idea.
And so what are some of the incentives for some of the people that are participating in the crowdfunding? What did they get, a t-shirt, DVD?
Yeah, well, usually the crowdfunding campaigns work with perks. I mean, the more money you put, the better things you get. But we wanted to make it easier and more rewarding. So what we thought was to build this online store. So what you're doing in the end is not donating, not like helping, but buying things, actual things. If you want a t-shirt, you buy it. If you want a book, if you want something very cool related with the movie, Soviet spin or whatever, you buy it. So in the end, if whatever happens and we don't make the movie or whatever, or I mean, no one can complain because they are helping us buying things from the store that they receive, and we wanted people to really receive something physical at home, to make that connection between them and the movie through physical merchandise. So they can buy a lot of very cool stuff related to the movie, like t-shirts and the book that inspired the movie. And one of my favorites is this one, where in the 60s the United States spent like $2 million to develop a pen that worked in space, underwater with no gravity, backwards and all that. Russians use a pencil. So we are selling the Soviet solution. That is one of the items, and we have a lot of them.
So Nicolas, I want to dissect the crowdfunding model that you're working on a little bit, because you didn't go with Kickstarter and Indiegogo or Piracy. Those are all great sites, but I think you tried to go with Indiegogo.
Yeah, right? In the beginning, I think that was even what this was, a short film. That was in the very beginning. We tried Indiegogo. They weren't open to international projects, so we weren't able to. And so we built our own, not platform, but we built an online store where you can just buy merchandise and become producer, and from $3 you can receive a producer certificate and appear on the movie credits and enter for the contest for a cosmonaut suit, real cosmonaut suit. And well, then they came back to us to ask us to put the project on Indiegogo, but we've already built the platform, and we are in very good relations with them, with Slava Rabin and all the guys. And it's the same with Kickstarter. I mean, now we are going to build a project there, but it's difficult because they are not open to international projects, so you need to have an account in the States. And I know a lot of people that wants to use Kickstarter, but they can't. So actually, right now I think it was a good idea to be on our own because it worked better. I mean, in Indiegogo there are like hundreds of projects, and it would have been difficult to be there with a presence.
Mm-hmm. So because you didn't use Indiegogo or Kickstarter, how did you get the word out about your crowdfunding campaign?
Oh, that was funny. We had absolutely no money because it was a very independent project. So what we did was to contact the most important blogs in Spain about technology, about movies, about things related to what we were doing, and they love it. So the first week we launched the project. Microsiervos, which is the most read blog in Spain, gave us a post, and like, I don't know, 100,000 people came to the site. It was crazy, and from there a lot of other blogs began to talk about us, and from there internet media. And once the internet media started to talk about this thing, in Spain we've appeared in all the media, all televisions, all newspapers, all radios. So when they saw it in the internet, they decided to interview us. The word was spreading through the internet. I mean, people loved the project, tell their friends, and that was the idea.
Interesting. And how is the money actually getting to you? Is it through PayPal?
Yeah, right now it's through PayPal. That has been difficult because in Spain not many people use it, and we are now trying to be more international and to get people from all around the world. But our main community was built in Spain, and they don't use PayPal as much as we wanted to. So we have tried we are now actually trying to make another payment options, like through credit card or SMS or things like that. It's important it's the way they are people is able to pay will give you like more opportunities. The most options you have, more people will participate.